child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad. Light up tires in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, through that I survived, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit it to the sky, changed haters on a tirade. Talking to they grip in the face, be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
See the truth in the glass in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it at me, old man, tryna pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see the ass, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad bitches here, I'ma curb them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young niggas and me reckless. Gold in my soul, got the same on my necklace, bitch.
Let's get it. Yes, family, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, family? Let's get it, man. We back for another trading session. We did just have retail sales come out. Guys, about 12 minutes ago, which is the reaction that we're currently seeing right now. We're seeing obviously weakness here in gold, strengthening the dollar itself, probably weaknesses. Let me see. Indices are actually holding pretty well for the most part. They did have initial spikes to the downside, but immediately flipped back to the upside, are now starting to push back up here. Foreign currencies are falling as well. So very interesting data here. Now let's go ahead and just break down this data real quick, family. We were month over month core retail sales at 0.1%. Is actually revised to 0.1%. They were expecting to come out at 0.1. We came out at 0.4. So we actually seen a pretty big jump in core retail sales. Headline retail sales from 0.3. They were expecting us to come out negative. We came out right at 0.0, so pretty flat. Overall, this data is it more inflationary or disinflationary? I would have to probably say inflationary more than anything, because we came out higher than expected across the board, guys, right? We came out higher than expected in terms of retail sales, which is definitely borderline inflationary, which is also why the dollar ended up gaining strength off of that. Because that is not helping against the fight against inflation, right? The fight against inflation wants to see retail sales continue to come out lower than expected, right? Or at least stay flat. You know, we don't want to see big jumps like this, right? Going from 0.1% to 0.4. That's actually a pretty decent jump from a month-to-month perspective, right? Let's see if we actually get the year-over-year reports as well. Let's see if the year-over-year are under 2 stars. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we do got retail sales. I'm not able to see the year-over-year numbers unless they didn't come out. They only released month-over-month numbers. That's what would be kind of interesting. But either way, though, guys, we did see a jump here. So, like, the reaction that we're seeing so far is warranted. The thing is it going to hold, yes or no? I don't think this stuff holds personally. I don't think this dollar strength holds personally, right? I think we could see it for now just off of the back end of that release, but if we get above here, this 104 100s, I think we could really start to look for a lot more selling pressure to come back in on the sweep of that high. right? So I do think, again, the reaction is warranted for now. We could see a little bit of strength in the dollar, but it's not changing overall sentiment, in my opinion. It's not going to change the overall trend that we've been in here, right? It could give us, in my opinion, just the opportunity for a lower high to form to then go ahead and get us involved in the next leg lower. So that's what I'll be looking for, guys. I would be looking to see if or how we react above the 104, 115 here on the dollar, because I think there could be an opportunity where we do see this thing again take out the high, fill the imbalance, the fair value gap, whatever the hell you want to call it, and then from there we could probably see this thing go ahead and roll back over to the downside. So that's interesting to see how we're playing out. But yeah, that's what I would like to see. Now we don't have to go. Price doesn't have to go up there. That's just like the preferred area in my opinion, where there's probably gonna be the most amount of just built up liquidity above those highs. So I would assume that we would want to go ahead and take out that internal range liquidity. But it doesn't have to. Obviously, price really doesn't have to do anything that we wanted to do. It could literally react off of just maybe this wick fill. Right, the market doesn't have to go essentially take out the whole thing. We could probably take out just this wick, and then from there start to experience more weakness as well. Again, just like I've been telling y'all, right? We can have our initial bias, but we also want to make sure that we are just, taking advantage of what the market is showing us, right? Allowing price action to also dictate essentially what we should or want to actually be looking for as well. So patience is definitely going to be a virtue, especially after a move like this. Let's just see what we get throughout the rest of the session, guys, and see if I am going to be right in terms of weakness eventually coming back into play. But that's what I'm looking here for the dollar, guys. Take a look at gold. Gold, oh my goodness, family. Who was with us yesterday? Who was here yesterday with us? Who was here yesterday? Right? Can you please let me know in the chat if you was here yesterday? Because you had the opportunity to catch an absolute banger with us yesterday. That position that we took on gold went insane. Like, we're talking about insane, family, right? So we ended up getting entries down here at these lows. I initially told you guys that the main target, honestly, is just right back up to these initial highs. But this thing went so much more further. So much more further, right? This thing ended up going insane to the upside. And I know some of you guys definitely held it. I've gotten a lot of messages on Instagram from you guys, just showing love, showing support, saying you caught the trade, which is amazing. Especially since yesterday we were having some technical difficulties here with these prop firm accounts, specifically the Apex prop firm accounts that nobody was able to trade, at least from what I've seen and what I've read. Apex was having issues, so Tradeovate decided to actually just pause all trading activity until Apex got their shit together. So that's the reason why I wasn't able to place a trade yesterday. So I wasn't able to obviously do it, right here on the account that we've been trading together, which is unfortunate, man, because we would have added to our tally, man. This would have been a banger of a move to catch. But it's cool, man. Now we just wait for the next opportunity here. And the next opportunity, in my opinion, is to eventually continue to buy this up. Right now, it's a matter of seeing how far gold wants to fall. And how far we can, or where we can possibly find that support to then go ahead and give us that move. It could drop significantly further than where we're at now. We could probably, there's always that chance that we do come right back down to this key level at the 24.25. I don't think we get that far, but there's always that chance that we do. Another opportunity could just be previous level of structure that we're currently testing now. Just playing around this level, right? We have all this structure here, that the market likes to react off of, right? So if we don't go all the way back down to these lows, then I think the next best thing would just be to see how we react here. All right, we could absolutely just start to fly, or we could start to build some more structure down here, right? And then off of how we react could give us, the opportunity to go ahead and get involved as well, right? So that's really what I want to look for here for gold. Continue to watch this. Obviously, we're not in no rush, guys. Most of my trades that I realized, a lot of my trades that are bangers, man, have literally all come around 10 o'clock. I feel like the 10 o'clock really is, in my opinion, probably like the best opportunity, man, to really go ahead and get crazy. Just because all the, craziness from the 9:30 to 10, like that 9:30 to 10 slot, you could definitely get some really good opportunities for sure. But you also got to deal with the amounts of the increase in volatility, right? From pre-open the New York, Stock Exchange to after the open, which is kind of crazy. A lot of whiplashing happens. So I'm not in no rush. All right, I'm not in no rush at all, but we are going to be actively watching this stuff to see if there is an opportunity for us to get involved. Okay, and I think there will be. Right, there's always an opportunity. We just got to be patient and let the market show us that it's time. All right, so we're going to be, watching this, guys, but I do want to see more upside here. It's just a matter of how we continue to build out structure at these levels now. That's going to tell us that. Looking at indices, again, we had an initial spike down on pretty much all of them, right? Let me see. Yeah, we had an initial spike down, but then an immediate rebound back to the upside, which shows the amount of demand that we do have, in my opinion, here for indices. Again, I am bullish. I do want to see more upside here. It's just like yesterday, man. Yesterday, we also, called out an absolute banger. Again, wasn't able to take it on the account because my account's freaking was, all of our prop from accounts were pretty much not working. But beautiful play, man. I literally told you guys. I wanted to see us take out the highs, take out the lows, which is exactly what happened, right? We took out the highs, came back down, took out the lows. And at that point, I'm like, okay, now we should see a lot of upside. And this thing went, again, bonkers, bro. Went absolutely insane. Yesterday was the day, family, where you could have just passed your challenge account in 1-2 trades. No cap from how crazy it absolutely went. But now we're back, right? And I want to see a similar thing occur, right? So we have London session lows marked off. Let's see, we have London session highs. I don't know if we're going to come all the way back down to sweep London session lows. There's a possibility of that. If that does happen, then absolutely, guys, below these lows, I would be highly upset with you guys if y'all don't look at these positions for some buys. I'm just being honest. Below these lows, I think could be a decent opportunity. I just don't know if we're going to get down there for that. All right, I don't know if we're gonna get down there because we are already seeing, even on these smaller time frames, we're already starting to see the market, create these highs, these lows, these highs, these lows. There is always that chance that we do come back. We do have this wick that we could still possibly fill as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. You never know, right? It could still get down there, especially with the open happening. We could see. It's still a possibility, right? Either way, though, I still want to look for some longs here, guys. All right, I still want to continue to buy this. So whether we come down, fill the wick, and then see a reaction to go up, or we come down, take out the entire low, and then we go ahead and give that move, or even if we just break the highs and we just start to trend higher, just like that, right? We don't have to necessarily do the wick fill, even though I think it always, for the most part, typically happens, or even sweep the lows. The market could just literally start creating higher highs and higher lows and literally start trending, right? So we're gonna take it minute by minute, hour by hour, and see what the markets present for us, and then we'll just trade what the market is showing us. That's really, I think, the best approach to take. We can have our biases. Like, my bias is definitely to the upside, where I have various key levels that I'm going to be eyeing to see, for possible opportunities. But at the end of the day, the market is going to tell me when it's time to jump in. All right, the market is going to say, yo, Abel, all right, now it's looking solid, boy. Go take that thing, you feel me? So we're going to let that play out. Same thing across the board, guys, for the S&P, US 30. I want to see more upside personally, so we just got to be patient, man, and wait for the market to tell us that it's time. I think that's really one of the only things that we can absolutely do right now. Is just be patient. Session just started for us, so we got plenty of time to catch a bag. Perfect. All right, let me see what we got here in the chat now, family. Let me go ahead and catch up with the chat. Just want to get through that little spiel real quick. And now my focus is on y'all. And I want to know, guys, what you guys are looking at, man. What you guys are looking at for today. How many of you guys actually took the trades that we talked about yesterday? Talk to me nice in the chat, family. Let's get it. As I shout, y'all. I see we got Ninja in the house. Austin in the building. What's the word, Austin? Mike in the house. What's going on, Mike? Always good to see you in the chat. Tyson, checking in for the one time, my brother. I appreciate you. We got Freezone in the building. It said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Absolutely, fam. Go ahead and smash that like button one time for your boy. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, let's see. We got Off the Ground in the building. OTG, stand up. We got Margarita in the house. How are you doing, Miss Margarita? We got my brother Drew, my brother Devin in the building. Dom Dada, the Dom Dada in the house as well. What's going on, Dom? Appreciate you, my brother. Let's see. I was definitely here. Went to the moon. Gold did. I'm telling you. I passed my challenge yesterday because of that trade. Let's go, baby. Big W's in the chat, man, for passing challenges, baby. Let's go, man. This is what we doing, honey. This is what we doing, man. The beautiful thing about this family is, again, like, I am not, and I want to make this clear, right? And I want to make this clear, right? And this is why I think what we do here is powerful. And honestly, what a lot of live streamers do is powerful, right? From what I see. We are not calling direct signals, right? Like, I'm not telling you guys, oh, enter now or put your stop loss here. No, I'm literally simply just doing what I do best, right? I'm finding setups for myself. In the process, I'm walking you guys through what I'm looking at, why I'm taking trades here, what I'm looking at, I'm telling you, walking you guys through everything, right? But it's not a direct signal. It's kind of still forcing y'all to pay attention, right? It's forcing you guys to actually look at what I'm looking at, see the reasons why I look at it, and if you agree with it, then you take the trade yourself. I think that's the best way to do it, right? If you agree with my breakdown, then cool, take the trade with me. It's not a signal. We're taking it together, but it's not a signal. And it's forcing you guys to truly grow. It's forcing you guys to actually pay attention instead of just relying on me to send you guys an entry, stop loss, TP point where you're not really learning from much. You probably could make some money off that, but you're not learning. I am an educator. I need to teach y'all how to do this stuff. I don't want to just feed y'all, family. You guys know the whole biblical metaphor, right? You want to teach somebody how to fish, right? I don't want to just continue to feed you these fishes. Let me teach you how to catch your own fish so that you can provide for you and your own, right? So that's the whole thing of why I like doing this. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Can I be honest, family? It also relieves a lot of stress off of my shoulders this way. I'm going to be honest, right? Like, it takes a lot of stress off of my shoulders because now I'm not forced to send signals. Y'all just take it what y'all take. Y'all see what I do. If you like it, you take it. If you don't, then disagree with me. Send me your markup, man, and I'll take a look at that too. You might be teaching me a couple things, right? So it's definitely also a lot less stressful this way as well, which is probably why I've been crushing it, man. But we've been having a phenomenal last month, family. Absolutely on fire, crushing shit, and we not slowing down. We not slowing down at all, man. So let's see who else we got here in the building, though. I appreciate y'all for being here. We got King City in the house. He said, back in the green today. I'm long on US 30 at 40,182, up 3%. Let's go, baby. Another W for the chat. Let's go. Brand new day, so it's all good. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. I see we got my guy Tony in the building. Shout out to my brother Tony, man. Good to see you in the chat, bro. Always good to see you. So yeah, family, go ahead and continue to smash that like button one time, man. We're just warming up here. Again, we still have plenty of time throughout the session. We're still a few minutes out from the 9 o'clock candle. 30 plus minutes out from the stock market open. And then still an hour away from 10 o'clock volatility that comes. And that's really where I like to get busy. I'm not even gonna lie. I like to get busier on that 10 o'clock time frame. That's when I feel like just the best opportunities present themselves. So what we gonna see here, family. Now, in the meantime, in between time, what are you guys looking at, fam? What are you guys looking at, family? I know King City said he's in a NASDAQ play right now, or US 30 actually, not NASDAQ. He's in U30. U30 up 30%. I mean, this thing went crazy. This thing did go crazy, right? US 30 has been volatile, but we kind of have been very choppy over the past 24 hours or so. A lot of sideways price action here, but I do still like more upside here for US 30 either way. It's just a matter of if it's going to continue to run now or after sweeping out. This is what previous day highs. Yeah, after taking out previous day highs, you never know, man. We might see a little bit of a pushback down, take out previous day lows, and then possibly give that play. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. But just based on how structure's forming and how sideways we have been for the past 24 hours, and just understanding liquidity buildups, I wouldn't be surprised if this happens. All right, now again, I'm not saying to get out any trades. If you guys are in longs on US 30, hold your trades, right? Trust yourself. But I wouldn't be surprised if now that we sweep this high, we come out, try to take out previous lows before we go ahead and give that actual move. Hey, man, we'll see. Only time will tell to see if this is actually something that can actually happen, or like I said, or if we're just going to just straight continue, without liquidating the highs, or at least liquidating the lows, right? Because we're pretty much liquidating the highs right now as it is. So we got the check mark above the highs. We still got the gas tank below the lows. Anytime you guys see a gas tank, family, that's where I believe price can eventually go to capture liquidity. Because liquidity is the fuel that moves price, which is why we have a fuel tank or a gas tank. Liquidity is the fuel that moves price. So yeah, I think that there's probably liquidity below these lows so that we can probably go ahead and target. Again, I could be wrong. We don't necessarily have to go down there, but that's just what I would prefer to see. To then go ahead and look for more upside. But we shall see what the hell happens. Let's see your deaf great vibes, man. I try to do my part, right? I try to do my part, guys. I try to have a mixture of a lot of education, some entertainment as well. Because not only do I want to teach y'all what I do here or what I do, just how I approach the markets, but I still want you guys to be focused and locked in. I can't stand personally, right, when I'm on the stream, you know, when I'm watching a live video and the person is very dull, it's very boring, very quiet, very dry. Like I understand that this is a very serious niche that we're in, right? Day trading should be taken very seriously if you want to really see the results. That don't mean we can't have no fun though, right? Like that don't mean we can't have no fun and enjoy ourselves. You know, that's why you guys see me listening to music, you know, having fun. Yesterday we were bumping Peter Griffin, and I think Peter Griffin is the reason why gold went so crazy. So shout out to Peter Griffin, man. Gold went nuts after we started listening to Peter Griffin. Right? But it's things like that, guys. I try to make it fun for us all. Right, not just for y'all, but I need to make it fun for me too. No cap. But let's see what else we got here, though, family. Let's see what we got. Let me just check a couple of tangs. Let me just check a couple of tangs real quick. Let me see what we got here. What we got here. Also, family, if you guys are looking at anything in the chat or on yourself, man, let me know so I can take a look at it myself, man. Let me know. I want to see what you guys are looking at. I know a lot of y'all be crushing, man. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Let's see what we get here. GA this week for me. Okay, let's take a look at GA real quick. The psychology of money has been helping me out a lot lately. Absolutely, bro. You know, just really understanding how influential money is truly around our decision making is absolutely insane. Like, we don't understand how attached we are to the money until you actually read a book like that or you know, look for content that is related around that to really put things in perspective for yourself, man. So yeah, I agree. Let's see, can you look at GU? Absolutely. Let's take a look at GU ski. I mean, yeah, we did see a nice move from GU, man, here. Which is, again, same thing that we expected. You know, this is not a surprise to us. You know, yesterday we were also looking for more continuation. So now, what can we see now, though? Well, I mean, the obvious thing that I look at here for GU on the 1 hour time frame is not only that we're just creating these highs and these lows, right? But not only just that, but if we look at the most relevant range, right, which will be possibly this swing low to swing high, there are a few different levels that I think could possibly be areas that we could possibly target to capture liquidity. The first level is going to be obviously the wick fill. You guys know I've been talking about these wick fills often. You know, I truly am a supporter of wicks, typically majority of the time getting filled, especially ones like this inside of a range. You know, so I think that this wick fill has been or could be an area that we want to take out personally, you know, before we possibly see the higher move that I think could possibly happen here. But also another level that we have to keep our eyes on is also even here, right? Even below this entire, you know, what I would probably say is the, you know, swing low of the range here on this 1 hour time frame. There's also a chance that maybe we do seek a little bit lower to take out these equal lows that were left behind, right? Fill the imbalance that's still there. You never know, right? The market could seek longer, you know, lower pricing for that reason before we give that move. Ultimately, I'm still very much bullish, though. I do think we have a lot more upside to go here for foreign currencies as a whole, not just the pound itself. But again, you know, the market is going to have to move in waves. All right, the market doesn't move in a straight line. We all know that. It moves in waves. You know, so there's still opportunity, man. Maybe we're just seeing now, especially based off the backing of, you know, retail sales, we're just experiencing a wave to the downside, just preparing us for the next move higher. But I do like potential continuations here to the upside. It's just a matter of from where, right? I don't care what anybody tells y'all, family. Nobody's going to know with 100% certainty where price is going to react off of. That's why I typically have multiple areas of interest if that's what shows. First area of interest is definitely going to be the wick, right? And just previous structure. We have previous resistance now turning into support. Yeah, if we fill this wick and then we rebound back above the range, that's an entry all day long. No questions asked about that. Because we're allowing price action to show us what it actually wants to do here. Right? Let me break that down one more time for y'all, right? Because this is exactly what might actually end up happening today, right? And I want y'all to be prepared. We're seeing the selling pressure right now because of retail sales, right? The dollar ended up gaining strength because retail sales came out higher than expected. I don't think that retail sales event is going to keep the dollar gaining strength for a very long time, right? I think that it could be, maybe it could be strong for today. Maybe it could be strong just for this 1 hour. But either way, I think we eventually rebound. The areas that I'm looking for GU, a wick fill would absolutely be my first attempt. If we do come and we take out this wick, break the support or the resistance that we had that now acting as support, but then we eventually rebound back within the range, I'm entering on that rebound all day long, right? Because that is telling me that we are having more buyer demand enter the market that's starting to supersede the selling pressure that we experience, right? So that's one thing that I'm gonna be looking at first. It's gonna be like my first, idea that I'll be keeping my eye on. And then obviously, if that just doesn't happen, where we just don't hold and we continue lower, then yeah, we're gonna obviously have to expect, these equal lows to get swept. And then on the sweep of the equal lows, possibly start to see more upside once again, right? So we'll see what the market does decide to give us, but we'll be ready either way. No matter what it starts to give us, we'll be ready and we'll be prepared for it for sure. All right, so that is my thoughts and my opinions on GU. So hopefully that makes sense off the ground. Let's see, Abel, what are your EMAs at 13 and the 50? Absolutely, thank you, Kev, for giving that sauce, man. Let's see, oil buys. Let's go take a look at oil, man. Let's see what we got here for oil. I mean, I do like the buys long term just based off structure. I think the buys make most sense. We went from obviously creating this lower low point right here, right? I'm just reading just basic structure, guys. I'm not even including anything from the fundamentals or sentimental standpoint at all. Just simply technicals, right? I like to just read and dissect what this is doing, right? So we obviously had a very aggressive sell-off here that happened. I mean, this was like 2 months ago, I think, a month ago. But then ever since we had that aggressive sell-off, right, we clearly had a very, very strong rebound to the upside, right? That has brought oil down from 72s all the way above the 80s. So yeah, long term, I want that to continue, right? I think we do eventually see a lot more longer upside here on oil. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be super long, but I do expect, an eventual rebound, and I do think that we eventually take out, these highs that we just left behind. But that's daily time frame, right? This is bigger time frame, and based off the bigger time frame, I want to mark off a couple levels. Right, we have the obvious level right here of previous structure, right? We have previous resistance turn into support. The moving averages are bunched, so there is a chance that the market does react off of this level, right? So there's a chance that you could get your oil buys off of here, and we'll go to the lower time frame to really dissect that a little bit more. But this is an interesting area, man. This could be an area that does produce an opportunity to the upside. But I don't want to miss out on this possible play neither, right? Although there is a chance that could possibly hold, I wouldn't be surprised actually if we came even a little bit lower. Now again, we go to lower time frame to see if it is going to go lower or not, right? But just based off a bigger time frame, I wouldn't even be surprised if we did come and take out this little, collection of daily candlesticks right there that probably built up a ton of liquidity below these lows. So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually did come and take out the lows here at 77.5, maybe feel that little bit of an imbalance, and then from there give us the move to the upside. Hey, listen, the market gonna do what it wants to do, right? But I would not be surprised if we did seek lower pricing around the 77s before we went higher. Now, that's not to say that we can't bounce off of the area that we're at now, because like I said, that is still a very interesting area of interest that could possibly produce something. We could very well see the market react off of here. So we'll see, right? Again, let price action dictate what you guys should do at the end of the day, right? How are we reacting around this level of structure, right? How are we reacting? Does the reaction actually make sense? And are we able to get an opportunity that gives us a solid risk reward? That's really all we got to think about. All right. So with that said, we're testing this support. We're reacting right now. We did start to find, obviously a 1 hour indecision candle at the lows. We're now starting to shift back to the upside. Could this area produce an opportunity to the upside that could possibly hold? I mean, it could, right? We are starting to see we created this low. We created this lower high. We did just create a higher low here on the 5-minute, right? So we are now shifting structure, at least based off smaller time frames, and we're starting to create these little higher highs and these little higher lows. As long as this continues to happen, then yeah, obviously we can continue to see this thing just trend higher, right? That's the characteristics of an uptrend, creating higher highs and higher lows. So there is that chance as long as this continues to hold true, right? These higher highs and these higher lows on the 5-minute time frame. If we see that get taken out though, all right, if we do violate and create a lower low, then I'm taking that as a possible sign that we could possibly seek lower pricing, which is what I think could possibly happen as well. So as of right now, man, these short-term higher highs and higher lows is looking solid. So it's going in the direction you want if you were looking for buys. But the moment that changes, I think we definitely see more downside in my opinion. So that's my thought on oil personally. Right, so hey man, hopefully it continues to run for y'all if you guys are in this for sure. Hopefully it does run for you guys. And you guys are able to eat off that, but that's what I think could possibly happen here. All right, let me see. To me, oil buy is crazy right now. The moment to the downside is strong, but that's my opinion. I mean, it's very possible, bro. Very possible for sure. 15-minute engulfing with high volume. Yeah, I see it. I see what you're looking at. We are seeing like an increase in volume for sure, and buying volume. So it's definitely well could hold. Again, we are at a key level, right? It's not like we're not at an interesting level of structure, right? We are at a previous level of support. Previous level of resistance, that could hold. It's just for me, more times when I see these type of plays off of these obvious key levels, we typically really stay around this level for a little while. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we did, just simply start to form more structure here, right? I mean, just look at what happened in the past last time we were here. Right, we stayed down here for a few days, almost for an entire week, just bouncing off of this support. Actually, it was an entire week. And then if you combine that with last time we were here, even from, when it was acting as resistance, look at how long we played off of this level. Now, the beautiful thing about us is us being scalpers / intraday traders. These are all opportunities, right? Every time we did come back up to those levels, those are opportunities to go ahead and make a move and catch a bag, right? So that's my only thing. I think there is a possibility where we could see things like this at this level, right, where we just start to form more structure before we actually get a big move. And I think that's kind of what's necessary for a big move to happen after a very strong sell-off. And that's not even a bad thing, man. If we get more structure to form, we get more liquidity built up, right? The more liquidity that's built up, the stronger the move once the market actually does want to finally break out of the range. So yeah, that's my thoughts, man. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys though, family, when it comes to like just my thoughts on oil and just reading price action and all that stuff. But again, hopefully for the sake of you guys that are already in the trade, hopefully this thing runs, man. At least get you guys a nice opportunity to take some partials and make a nice little bag for sure off of it. All right, so let's see what else we got here though. I'm waiting for more information on it. Yeah, for sure. I see we got Daquan in the house. We got Miss Rubina in the building as well. How are you guys doing? Thank you for teaching Abel. Need to go early today. Catch you tomorrow. All right, Rubina. Appreciate you for showing up as usual. But yeah, that's where we're at on that, family. We are about 17 minutes out from the open. The gold is doing exactly what I was talking about. All right, I did have a couple levels that I was interested in. A couple of them being pretty much where we're currently at now. I mean, look at what price is doing. All right, we have these levels of support and resistance that I marked off here. And we're clearly, holding strong off of this level. I'm not even gonna lie. If this does hold like this, and if it closes like this on the 15, which we only have a minute left, this is starting to look solid, man, for some opportunities to the upside here. It's starting to look real solid to go ahead and just continue to buy this thing up, especially on this 15-minute candle closure like this. If we can get volume just to really pick up a little bit more, oh man, this will be a beautiful trade. Right, this will be a beautiful setup. The setup itself would just look something like this, right? If it can hold like this, right? If it can hold like this, you never know. Market moves fast here. If we can hold like this, then yeah, I think this could be a solid play here. Then just go ahead and not just target these highs, but obviously extended targets as well. The thing about gold is like now, gold is similar to what like indices have been doing. You know, we're trading, I believe, let me just triple check this real quick, right? You know, we're trading again all-time highs, right? So it's kind of tough, right? When I mean, I don't want to say it's tough, right? But when we're looking for targets, man, we have no structure to go off of, like at all, right? Like the only target we have now, if we were looking for buys, is maybe just this previous high right here, right? This previous high would be like the obvious target, but then there's always a possibility where we just run that, which I think is gonna happen. So we can target right back up to the highs, and then maybe just hold some partials to see if we do pass it. But gold is similar to indices, man. We're pretty much damn near trading almost back at all-time highs, which does make it a little bit tougher to figure out where we can target and take profits from. But we'll see. Now, looking at this 15, guys, we did get a nice strong 15-minute closure here, right? We did get a solid 15-minute closure here, back above the 50-period moving average, bouncing off of, you know, again, some solid areas of support here and resistance. So hey, man, this might be a solid play to the upside here. Let me see what we're looking at on the 5-minute here. Let me see. If we do, anybody that does take it, again, I highly encourage you guys to make sure your stop is below the swing low right here. If you do decide to take this, I'm just looking at more current price action to see what we got here. These smaller time frames tell me a story as well. We did get a little 3-minute engulfing off of the support. Want to see what we get here. We don't have no top wick on that 3-minute candle though, which is interesting. It means we still have to go and create that top wick. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually runs off of here, family. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me see what else we got here though. Let me see what else we got here though. Let me see what else we got here though. Let me see what else we got here though. Let me see what else we got here though. Oh man. What else do we got here? Don't What are you trying to do, market? Talk to me nice, man. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. What we about to do here, gold? I'm watching this like a hawk. Let's see what we got here. I think I'm the only swing trader here. I wouldn't say that. I believe there's other swing traders as well. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, that's literally like my background is like swing trading. Like that's really what I used to do all the time. To be honest, if you are an extremely busy person and you don't have time to just sit in front of the charts in the mornings, then it's best for you to be a swing trader. Like it probably makes the most sense for you to swing trade because you don't have enough time anyways. All right, so look for those longer term plays, look for those longer term positions, you know, and then just sit and hold. All right, sit and forget it. So very possible though either way. All right, let's see. Gold. What are we doing here, gold? Let's see. I mean, family, any of y'all actually have any Apex accounts? Who's trading with Apex, family, the prop firm? Anybody got Apex accounts? Has your account been working today? Because yesterday it was a shit show. Are you able to place trades today? Yes or no, family? Let me know in the chizzy chat, because I haven't even tested yet. I don't even know if they're gonna let me. I am. It works today. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Yeah, because it was a shit show yesterday, bro. They made us miss out on a lot of money. No cap. Let's see, King City, we swinging and banging over here. Yeah, I hear that. We got my guy Kevin in the building. What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you, man. Always good to see you in the chat, man. Again, this gold looks solid, man. Again, I'm not in anything as of right now. I was considering just putting like a buy stop above the current 5-minute engulfing. That's gonna make it's kind of risking a lot, but I think we still probably run that. Do I want to just put the buy stop above the previous 5-minute high? I think if we do go there, man, we could really probably see a nice run. Debating if I want to do that or not. Well, we 10 minutes out from the open? Or we just take the market execution? I kind of like the market execution right here. I also kind of want to see us close above these moving averages on the 5-minute more than anything. Like that 50 right now is acting as a resistance. I need to get above the 50, bro, before I take any trades here on the 5-minute. 15-minute looks solid still. But I want to see a closure above. I need to see a close above the moving averages for sure. We'll see. I'm gonna keep on watching this gold, man. I'm gonna keep on watching this gold. I'm really trying to get a super precise entry. Boom, 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 boom. Turn up. Turn up, turn up. Turn up, turn up. Boom, boom. Let's see. What else are we looking at, family? Who else is in any positions? I know King City's over here crushing it with US 30 longs. Hopefully it's... Oh, yeah. He's definitely eating money off of this. Definitely making money off of that. Okay. Yeah, hopefully those US 30 long continue to eat for you. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what the rest of the market is doing. The NASDAQ is just chilling right now. Not really doing much. Not really doing much. The S&P as well. I mean, the S&P look like it's getting ready to run again. Yeah, this thing look like it's getting ready to run again. The US 30 is already pushing. Yeah, these things are already moving. These things are already moving. Looking like I'm shooting. Looking like I'm drilling. What's gold doing? Looking up better than doing it. We need to get above this level right here. If we get above here, we'll be solid. That'll be solid. Get above the 24.43 on futures pricing, man. That'll be solid. About 8 minutes out, family. 8 minutes out from the open here. Let's see what we get on the open. Let's see. Let's see what we get on the open. Let's see what we get on the open. And I'm toting. You come here with me, man. You poking a bear. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Gotta love risk management was down 1.5 yesterday, up 4.5 today. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, that's a what a switch, right? That's amazing. What moving average indicator do you have on? Is it a particular one, like settings wise? I mean, these are all default settings besides the actual period, right? So the one that I personally use just to save up, indicators, is just a double EMA. That's all you have to type in, right? Just if you want to use, because especially if you're like on a free trading view account, you're only given a certain amount of EMAs. You could just type in EMAs, right, and just literally just add two of them. The moving average, just add two of them if you want. Or you could do what I did just to save a space for an extra indicator. Just type in double EMA. The one that I use is this one though. The Hannibal Lecter. The double EMA with pullback buy sell signal. I don't use all the extra. Like you could add all the buy and sell signals and stuff on here. Like, nah. Right, like you can actually like literally add it. For me though, I don't really care. All I need to make sure is my moving average is on the correct spot. Right, EMA 113, EMA 2 to 50. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got with that. I was saying last night, my son came and sat with me. First thing he asked was, "Where's Abel at?" Yeah, come on, Mini Austin, let's go. He a real one for that. He knows what time it is, man. We making money. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see, Fanny, can we get more likes on the stream, please? Go ahead and smash that like button one time. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. All right, family, we're about 3 minutes out from the open. Here. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we get here, family. Still about a minute and a half out. Minute and a half out. Hey, just being patient here, family. We're being patient, man. We gotta instill some patience here today, because I don't see anything that's ready. I don't see any. I mean, this Nasdaq gave a couple opportunities based off the trigger line entry, but we don't trade this until after the open. So, yeah, that's like the only thing that gave a chance, gave a signal. one of our entry models played out there, but timing, man. The timing wasn't right for me. We're a minute out though for the timing to be right. So we'll see what this does here. I really don't like leaving these wicks behind though, so I kind of hope we actually end up falling down here, filling the wick, and then giving us a move to the upside. That's what I would prefer. No funny. But we gotta see what happens here though, family, because that's what I would prefer, but what I prefer doesn't always happen. So we gotta see what happens here. I just don't like trading with these wicks left behind, personally speaking. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this could just run, right? Like, this really could just run. But I also wouldn't be surprised if we actually do sweep the highs. Okay. Crushing it. Swept the highs, and then eventually turn back around and sweep these lows as well. I would not be surprised by that at all. Like, whatsoever. And we technically did just sweep the highs just now, too. Like, ever so slightly, we tapped above the highs, so we did just get above there. Now we got to see how we react here. Again, we're about to see the open right now anyways, so let's see how the market opens up. Huh? Yeah, she went crazy. Let's see. All right, let's see what the rest of the market is doing here on the open. Yeah, US 30 is still just pushing up higher here, man. Shout out to you guys that did take that US 30 that are in this position. That thing is still moving, man. Still moving. What I would like to see is the NASDAQ again. Just come. I don't know if we're gonna fill the wick or not, but yeah, I'm just gonna let the market tell me what it wants. All right, so gold is looking solid, man. We did just get a 15-minute closure above our trigger line as well. See, now gold looks real solid. Yeah, gold looks a little bit better now because now we're also above the moving averages here. Yeah, like I said, guys, I expect more upside here for gold. That's what I would like to see still. If we would have took the 15-minute closure here, yeah, we would have been up around 30 points, 30 pips at least. So we would have already made our 20 pips if we took the 15-minute closure. Down here off the rejection of the 50. Let's see how this continues to go. Boom, 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 boom. What we looking at, family? What we looking at, family? How are you guys feeling right now? You guys in anything? You guys seen anything you guys like? Let me know. I see 2 MAs, go to Pine Editor, open new indicator. Repeat. Oh, you over here giving us the actual code, huh, Mike? That boy gave us some code over there. Let's see. I'm going with AUD USD and NZD USD. Let's take a look at these things real quick. What are we looking at over here? Yeah, the NASDAQ is just like whiplashing right now. NASDAQ is whiplashing back and forth. The S&P spiked up, and now it's also showing some signs of rejection here. US 30 as well. We are seeing some whiplashing right now. Gold is also now showing some reactions off of that. We're going to see how this continues to form. In terms of AUD US Dizzle, I mean, we're experiencing a lot of weakness here just because the dollar gained some strength off of those retail sales data numbers. I think we still have a lot more upside to go, in my opinion, for AUD USD. So I don't know exactly what you're looking at, Tony. Are you looking for the buys or the sells, man? Let me know in the chat. But I think we do experience more sell-offs, but eventually we're going to find some demand, and I think we just come right back on up, in my opinion. So I like the sells for now. But after this wick fill, we could find some demand. You know, fill the wick, test this area of interest down at the 6709 level, 07, 08, around these areas, and then from there possibly start to see this thing go right back on up. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all by that. You want to see longs on AU? Yeah, that's what I like. I'm also a fan of longs as well. It just got to make sense for me. I still need to go a little bit lower. I want to see the wick completely filled, and then possibly a bounce off of the 6709 level. We might even go down to the 6700 flat because it's not that far, but just anywhere within that range, I would like to look for some more upside. So we'll see. What's the logic behind the 13 and the 50? 50 EMA for direction, 13 for trigger entry. Exactly, Mike. I mean, it just helps with a few things, right? You know, obviously, if you are not a fan of indicators, I understand it. You know, that was me for the longest. But for me, I also understand the adding indicators, at least moving averages. I'm not a fan of anything else other than moving averages and volume. Those are the only two indicators you guys will ever see me use. Moving averages and volume. And the moving averages are literally just to help you guys out more than anything, right? It gives you guys a framework that you guys can now follow. You know, because trading without indicators is actually very tough to do, right? You're really just relying on your ability to read price action at the highest level, right? And that's tough to do. But when you add these moving averages, it gives you some type of framework, right? It gives you some type of structure that you guys can now utilize, right? You know, obviously the 50-period moving average, that's to help you identify the direction of the market and like the overall bigger support, dynamic support. While the 13 is simply just there to help us identify when it's time to jump into the positions, right? But when we're using these two moving averages, these only work best when we are in a trending market, right? We have to understand what the market conditions are selling us, right? If the market conditions are already creating higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs, then yeah, you're going to have phenomenal chances of catching some great entries just by simply staying with the trend in the moving averages and using the 13 as your entry point. That's all you got to do, right? Similar to what I'm looking at here for gold, right? I mean, gold itself is kind of a little different, actually, now I think about it, at least on the 5-minute. On the 15-minute, you know, a close above, you know, the 13-period moving average, like that's a trigger for me, or like that tells me, all right, we're about to get ready to run here. You know, we reacted off of the 50, acted as dynamic support and resistance. Right, we are already trending, but then we came down, bounced off the support and resistance, had enough buying pressure to get above the 50, the 13. That tells me there's a lot of buyers happening right now. Right, like there's a lot of buyers in the market right now, in my opinion, for gold, based off of just this analysis on the 15-minute time frame. But that's how I leverage these moving averages. Right, again, it's not necessary. You don't need them. But it makes it easier to identify for the newer traders, right? For the ones that are still trying to get consistency. Because anybody that trades without indicators like this, right? No moving average, no nothing. You can still identify these key levels, right? And just play off of the reactions of the key levels. That's not hard to do. But when you add the moving averages, it does add an extra layer of, gives you an extra layer of confidence. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to do it. That's why I like to do it. All right, so let's see what else we got here, though. Let me see. Do you actually want me to? Let me see what we got here. Do I want to mess with the Pine editor right now? Open new indicator. Let's see what we got. Do I copy all this? All this stuff, Mike? Where do I put all this shit at? This how you do it? Nah, Mike, you're gonna have to make us an indicator. Make us our own little double moving average indicator, bro. I don't even. Can we trust this strategy? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that for the professionals. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna leave that for the pros. I'm gonna leave that for the pros. Ooh, okay. All right, let's see. Well, yeah, now gold is still pushing up here now. Gold finally broke up to the upside here. Let's see how far this thing can go. I'm not even in anything just yet, family. Again, you guys will know when I'm in a position because it's literally gonna show up on the screen. I'm not in anything. I kind of regret not setting the buy stop above the highs here that I initially wanted to set the buy stop at, but it is what it is, right? We can't let that affect us. We just gotta be patient and wait for the right opportunity. We ain't even reached 10 o'clock yet. Right? There's always plenty of opportunity. What's that? Oh. Always plenty of opportunity, but we are seeing a nice little push here so far, man. Hopefully that can continue to hold for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, and Mike, if you do make that indicator for us, right? Just the moving average, double moving average, you know, obviously put your name as a creator so we know that it's the one that we're going for, but also kind of like name it if you don't mind. Name it something cool, like the WV for Wealthy Vision's moving averages, or I don't know, some shit. Just be creative, Mike. I know you're gonna do your thing. I know you're gonna do your thing. Let's see, gold Bresson right now. You know I'm in that. Absolutely. I mean, yo, Drew, what did you see to take it though? Did you just take it just from me looking at it, or was there a shift that you liked? Like, what did you look at? What are you looking at here for gold? I always like listening to your thoughts because you also incorporate the moving averages heavily. So what are you looking at that made you want to look at that? The 5-minute shift on the TDI? Okay. Hey man, we'll take that. Let's go. That's nice. That's nice. Let's see, gold going local. I'm in gold since 24.33 on the personal. Sheesh. Now y'all going nuts. Y'all going nuts. You see how quickly we erased though that news? Like I understand the reaction from retail sales, right? We did come out higher than expected, so the reaction was warranted, right? The reaction was warranted off a lot of these things, right? I don't expect these things to hold though. Like look at the dollar. The dollar did exactly what we said to. Look at this thing, right? Came up, filled the wick. And once we filled the wick, now we're starting to see some selling pressure. Them wick fills, man. Them wick fills are possible areas where you want to look for those entry models play out, guys. I'm telling y'all. Looking for those wick fills, man. Definitely play out usually pretty good. So we'll see if this does continue to fall here, or if it for whatever reason finds some demand. But I think we continue to fall there. In terms of gold, I mean, gold is up 30-40 pips. You know, if you got in down here, you're floating heavy. Like if we had got in on the 15-minute closure off the bounce or the rejection of the 50, that kind of makes me want to play this song. Hold on, we got to play the 50 bounce because this is exactly what happened just now. We just had the 50 bounce, right? So on the 50 bounce and closure back above the range with an engulfing, like if we took it here, boy, we would be eating right now. We would be up almost 90 pips already. 90 pips just like that? Sheesh. But we didn't take it. But this thing is eating right now, man. Shout out to you guys that did take that, family. You guys are absolutely eating right now on gold, man. Gold is going crazy, crushing it. Let's go. Damn, honey, you always going nuts. Let's go. Gold is going nuts right now. Come on, baby. Keep going. Let's see. Easy scalp. Absolutely. I've been in SPX since 9:05 on the 5-minute. Let's see what SPX is doing for you. Since 9:05 on the 5. Okay, so you got in on the engulfing. Look, that's a beautiful trigger line entry, man. More rocks. I don't even know if you understand, like, you know, how I trade here. Because I don't know. I think that's the first time I see your name in the chat. But it's crazy how you literally took an entry based off one of my entry models. Like, look at that. All right. Beautiful 5-minute engulfing. Back above the 13. The volume bar is higher than the previous one. Like, what? That's money. That is money. This thing went absolutely bonkers. Look at that. Look at that, man. Trigger line entry for the win. Come on now. 50. He said, and it's a true shift on gold. Okay. Yeah, now gold is going crazy right now, family. Almost up. You definitely up 100 pips right now, depending on where you entered. He said, about to lock my account for the day? Hell yeah. Be disciplined, bro. Be disciplined. Absolutely. Let's see. Will you consider shorting GU on futures around 1.29? Let's see. Honestly, I'm not a fan of shorting GU to begin with. Unless it's just to fill this wick. Right? Unless it's just to fill the wick. Because I personally like the upside. I'm not even gonna lie. Right? I really like more upside more than anything here. You know, so I wouldn't be opposed to the sell, but the sell only just to fill the wick. And then on the wick fill, I think we go right back on up to the upside, in my opinion. So that's my thought, Jays. You said 1.2978. I'm gonna be honest. If we go all the way back up to 1.2978, bro, you might as well go for the buys instead of the sell. Because I don't think if we get up here, we're gonna go for no sells anymore. Like, I see what you're looking at. I think you're trying to play the supply and demand zone, right? You want to play the supply zone up here. We had obviously a lot of selling pressure, but I don't think that's gonna hold, man. Again, I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong, right? I've been wrong plenty of times, so I could be wrong, right? So trust yourself, man. If you really like that sell from up there, bro, take it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it works out for you, amazing. Let that play out. And I could be wrong, you know. But for me, I'm bullish this, right? So I want to see a sell off, but that's only just to buy us up and then eventually take out the highs. So that's just my opinion, though, bro. Trust yourself, trust your analysis. If you like the sell, then take the sell and just deal with whatever happens. That's just where I stand on that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Caught buys at 24.40 for the gold is. Look at gold, boy. Hee. If this don't deserve a yeehaw, then I don't know what will, boy. Oh, not the Undertaker bell. Like, if that don't deserve some yeehaws, I don't know what does. Look at this thing going nuts. Look at that flip right there. Look at that 1 hour flip, boy. 2 hour flip, I mean. Look at that. Sheesh. And we're about to get a 1 hour trigger line entry now. Look at this on the 1 hour. Trigger line entry on the 1 hour? What? Yeah, this in my opinion gonna keep on running. In my opinion. We could see a little bit of a pullback here, which could give us an hour an entry to get in, but I still like more upside for sure here. So we're gonna see how that plays out. Let's see. I know you're from Miami, but I trade a lot of ICT concepts. Okay, more rocks. I like that. I like that, man. It's dope to see that you were able to catch that move, because it also lined up with what I like to see as well, bro. I like it a lot, you know. I mean, even if we don't even just think about the moving averages, this was kind of like a clear play here. I mean, I'm very bullish indices just because of data, because of fundamentals. So sweeping these lows here, right, is pretty interesting. We swept the lows that was just building up liquidity for the past hour or so. Immediately flipped bullish. We had a little bit of a pullback back to structure, and this thing just been going since. So yeah, it is kind of like, even without the indicators, kind of a simple, easy play, especially if you understand fundamentals and how bullish we actually are. So not bad, man. Not bad. Nice, beautiful catch. Now I gotta see where I can get in, family. Again, I still ain't take no trades, man. Y'all are over there eating without me, and that's cool, because I want to celebrate y'all for that. Let's get it now. Come on now. We gotta celebrate y'all eating already. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. You done? 88? Yeah, you just want like. Damn, come here, give me some. You over here crushing it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, YM going dummy. What is YM doing? Oh my gosh, YM is going crazy. Let's go. Let's go. Now YM is going crazy right now. Holy moly. YM is going stupid, family. Going absolutely nuts right now. Let's get it. Come on now, baby. Let's see. Peep IG. Let me see what we got here on IG. Let me see what we got here. Facts. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Boy, I just checked my Instagram. Yo, I gotta check my messages more often, bro. I check my messages. I make a post on Instagram yesterday about me killing all my trader friends over here in ball and everybody coming for my neck. Boy, I got like 100 messages from people saying, "Yeah, Ray, Abel, I'll smoke you in ball." Like, can I live? Like, golly. Because y'all can get to work either way, but sheesh. Listen, I'm undefeated right now against day traders, man. No cap. Now they got me tight. I'm about to respond back to every message now. We can line up whenever. We talking about. They got me twisted, boy. There's no way this many people wrote me back, though. I'm gonna let it go. Every moment turn into a... Alright, yeah, US 30 is going us. Let's lock back in. Yo, why? I see the message too. I'm about to try to do this. Let's see what we got here. I don't know, man. Oh, okay, here's the code. Oh, shit, you sent me a whole code and everything. Okay, talk to me nice then. Hold on. What I say? I gotta think things through. Every moment turned into a twister in a row. This song is really tough though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let me see. I'm over here working on some coding things, family. Give me 1 second. I'm over here turning into a coder, baby. Every moment turning into a coder, baby. Even though I'm just copying the code. Let's see. Shows volume confirmed engulfing on multiple time frames. Word? This London and New York Open plus engulfing candles on multiple time frames for multiple singles. Okay, yeah. Let's add this up in here. Hold on. Every moment turned into a twisted in a row. Yeah, US 30 is going nuts. Okay, NASDAQ. Look at the nasty Nas. What we doing, Nas? Are you gonna finally come fill this wick for me? We took out the highs. Didn't I just tell you guys this too, man? We probably take out the highs and see us come right back down. Like, the S&P just took out the high. That one's still holding pretty good. Damn, US 30 is just gone, bro. Look at this shit. Look at that. Family, what we need to do is keep our eye on this damn NASDAQ now. Because NASDAQ, in my opinion, is producing the best opportunity now. Gold is still pushing. Gold is going crazy for y'all. I really think the NASDAQ is going to be the only opportunity right now that's still kind of setting up. And this is going to be beautiful because the 10 o'clock candle's coming out in about 7 minutes. So let's get it. Now the question is, we filled half the wick. Are we going to go for the full wick fill? Or are we now going to close back above the 50? Right, if we close back above the 50 here on the 5, I'm probably going to take that. I'm not going to lie. Probably going to be taking that thing and seeing what we get here. You could realistically also even put like a buy stop above, previous 5-minute candle right here. Yeah, I think if we close like this though in the next minute or so, this could be solid. Again, just look at the structure, right? Took out previous lows once again. I mean, we did have that wick with news, but we came down, closed below the lows. Next candlestick showing some signs of strength. If we're able to rebound back above the range here, absolutely. In my opinion, that's a solid play, especially when you're looking at all the other indices just booming the way they are. Like, look at US 30 still pushing. The S&P is back up high. The NASDAQ is like the last one. So absolutely. What's up? If you don't mind. Yeah, let's wait for this closure. Let's see how we close. I'm still waiting for the close, family. I want to see the close. We could probably just put the buy stop above for this current candle now too, because if we do push back up, I think we probably just drive here. I'm gonna set the buy stop for now, but no magic. She worked her magic. I'm gonna set the buy stop. I'm gonna see what we do here, but it is set for now. We didn't get the close above it though. Again, I wanted to see the close above the moving averages, which we did not do. They're still acting as resistance as of now. But it's all good. I got the buy stop above the current 5-minute candle high. I think if we are able to go ahead and trigger this buy stop, I think we could see a very nice move. But let's see if we can get that. If we don't push back up, then we're just going to go for the wick fill, and then we'll have to do the same thing. Look how we react on the wick fill. What's everything else doing? See, US 30 is still going nuts. Oh my goodness. US 30 is going bonkers. Gold is still solid. It looks like we could get a little bit of a pullback here finally. We'll see what that does here as well. But US 30 is going crazy. This shit is still going nuts, family. Look at this thing. Holy! 200 plus points already. 200 plus points already. Going absolutely nuts. You are a different type of animal. I swear you are. Different type of animal. All right, let's see. The NASDAQ came all the way back down, family. It looks like at this point we're going for the wick fill, so I'm going to have to readjust my position real quick, because now let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. Let's see how this holds. Again, this is going to show the 10 o'clock candle close too, so we'll see how this plays out. I think it's still, I mean, there's no reason for me not want to buy this. There's no reason for me not want to buy NASDAQ. We just got to wait for the right opportunity now. Like for Shosky. You know what? I'm gonna keep the buy stop here. Actually, I'm just gonna keep the buy stop here for now. For now. Actually, I mean, this thing is still pushing. I'm not gonna keep anything. Hold on, family. We're still watching this in real time, man. Like, this is what I really want you guys to get from this, family. Like, me just analyzing this in real time, seeing it is pretty dope. So let's see what we get here. In the meantime, let me catch up what you guys are talking about as well as we watch this. Let's see. Bittersweet being at all-time high since can't really decide a price target. Absolutely, that'd be the toughest thing. Sales at 24.45. You're talking about for gold. It's possible. I mean, it's possible, especially after sweeping this high right here. We can always see a little bit of a pullback. But I'm still very much long-term bullish that. All right, so we did get this actual wick fill, guys. We got the full wick fill here on the NASDAQ. Now let's see how we react at these levels of structure. Right, because now again we are in an area of structure that could possibly now big demand. That's what I would like to see, at least, is demand come into the market, so that we can get that entry. Because US 30, bro, this thing is on crack right now, bro. US 30 really just is doing a whole different type of drugs right now. This thing is going nuts, bro. Sheesh. Let's see, 30 smashed on my TP. Just leave a little run. Let's go. Come on now, baby. Let's go. Love that. He said 50-piece incoming trader tournament. I'm telling you. Listen, we can get a tournament going. I'm always down for y'all know me, I'm super competitive. I would shit on whoever and ball and lock up whoever. Come on, Devin. Come on, Devin. Come on, Dev. Come on. Come on now, bro. I'm really Himothy Jr. and Senior combined. Let's see. Drew said, Dev, you play football. Stick to football. Let's see. 30 trying to retire me money. Yeah, nah, 30 going crazy. Let's see. I'd be tired. I gotta be smoking too much. I need to get back into working out. Absolutely, bro. It was crazy. Like, me too. Like, basketball, bro. Like, I do get tired. It's the first game. The first game, always, I'm dead. Breathing hard. Cramps out the wazoo. But by game 2 and 3, I'm solid. I'm usually pretty good. Honestly, now that I've been running a lot and just been outside a lot more, I'll be straight. I'll be good for hours. I'll be good for hours, man. Let's see, another day, another W. Lambo money in the building. Absolutely. We've been crushing it. Come on now. Let's see, we got my guy Matthew in the building. Let's get it. What's the word, Matt? Didn't even get into 30. Looking like a no trade day for me. Your middle name isn't anything like mine, so actually I'm Devin Timothy. I'll let you get that. You can have that. You can have it. Listen, I'm not in anything neither, Dev, so we both just still waiting. I think our only real solid play could be this NASDAQ here. Again, I want to see us flip back up now on this wick fill. We got the wick fill now. If we can close this an engulfing here on the 3 minute or the 5 minute supported by volume, we'll have our second entry model play out. All right, it's either we're taking the trigger line, which is one entry model, or we're taking the liquidity grab wick fill, which is our secondary entry model. All right, so now we just got to let this 3 minute, 5 minute candle close as an engulfing, back above the range, supported by volume, and absolutely we're taking that and we're riding that buy up to the eyes, if that can give us that. So that's what I'm waiting for now, guys. All right, that's literally the only thing I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see us rebound now. I want to see us, show some type of, possibility of buyers coming back into the market here by looking at these candlesticks. So we'll see, man. We do got the 10 o'clock candle as well. We did get that is kind of an aggressive sell here on the 1 hour. That is a very strong 1 hour candle. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm still trusting my analysis. I believe we still eventually rebound back to the upside, so I want to continue to ride that out. Now there are reasons why this is seeing a lot of selling pressure. We did take out internal range highs as well here, right? So I get why we sold off. I mean, it's literally what I told you guys. I wanted to see us take out the highs and then come and fill the wick. Now we got to see if we can get some demand to form down here. Be patient. Let's be patient. Still waiting, still being patient. Murdering. Pull up with the pips, we be murdering. Yeah. Let's see on it. We be murdering. Yeah. Facts. No matter how it goes. Let's see what we got here. We bagged that. US 30 is still on a different level, bro. Look at US 30, bro. US 30, man, when she moves, boy, she absolutely runs like hell. Holy moly. The NASDAQ is still dropping, family. Again, I'm still being patient here, man. Listen, man, if this keeps on dropping, family, and I take no trade, then so be it. All right, so be it. I ain't gonna hurt my feelings if I don't take no trade today. Shoot, we made a bag yesterday. We made a baggington yesterday, so trust me, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings if I don't get an entry right now. I'm gonna drop a band in the rubber band. How it goes. Pull up with the pips to be, yeah. I see on my neck, to be murdering, pull up with the pips. Okay, we took out the low completely here, family. Let's see how we get here. Again, if this keeps dropping, then so be it. I'm not chasing it, right? I did not come into the markets wanting to sell this thing, even though there were reasons to sell, like the sweep of the high and the shift back down. Like, I get it, but that's not what I wanted, baby. So I'm waiting to see I'm waiting for what I want to get, right? I don't care what the market's doing. I'm waiting for what I want to get. Pull up with the pips, they'll be murdering. Let's see. Pull up with the pull up. Okay, NASDAQ is still, look at the differences, right? The NASDAQ is tanking and US 30 has not stopped moving. Like, what a difference. The S&P is still chilling here. S&P is falling a little bit. But the S&P also now is at an opportunity where we can also wait for that trigger line entry as well. Right, trigger line entry is now valid here. if we can close back above the 13 as an engulfing pattern. It doesn't even have to be an engulfing, honestly. Just to close it back above the 13 could be solid. Hopefully supported by volume. The NASDAQ, though, we have to play the secondary entry model, which is definitely the liquidity grab. Again, I only have 2 entry models, guys, that I focus on. It's either going to be the trigger line entry, like what we're looking here on the, on the S&P here. If this can flip back up, hold this level, flip back up above, that's one entry model. The second one is what we see with the NASDAQ, right? Just the liquidity grabs, right? The swing of the, sweep of the lows or the highs, followed by an engulfing pattern that's supported by volume. It's very simple, right? It's not complicated stuff that I'm looking for here. You just gotta be patient and wait for the market to show it. That's literally it. So we're gonna still be very patient here. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Well, we bagged that. All right, let's see what we got here. Pull up with the pips, we'll be murdering. Pull up with the pips, we be murdering. Pull up with the pips. Over here playing around with this pine script. Give me a second, family. Yeah, this marks off an engulfing supported by volume. Okay, that's an interesting tool there. That is an interesting tool. Let's see. Still watching this NASDAQ, family. All right, let's see what we got here. US 30 still pushing. NASDAQ and the S&P really did fall a lot harder than I expected, family. So I'm still chilling, man. I still ain't take no trades. Gold could possibly still present something for us if it pulls back deep enough. But I'm still on the sidelines, man. I still ain't take nothing until something shows me, man, I'm chilling. Like the NASDAQ is falling so hard. Now we're taking out, external levels of structure as well here. Right, not only did we take out internal levels, but now we also took out external levels as well here, which is interesting. Let's see what we get here now on the sweep of this external level. Because I think if we are able to get this, man, this is going to be an absolute banger that we can hold. Now that we're below this level, guys, this is the prime area to really look for, see if we can get a little rebound here. Let's see what we get here now. Let's see what we get here now. All right, because now we're in super fresh liquidity. Super fresh liquidity. Baby, I want you now. $1 million deal donation. Let's see what we get here. Still watch this. Blow this cash up on a new pair. We be talking pips too. That's pretty dope. Yeah. On a new pair. Alright, let me see what y'all talking about in the Chizzy chat real quick, family. Let me see what y'all is talking about. I'm over here trying to be a coder real quick. Hold on, let me lock in. Let me lock in. Let's see what we got here. How do you feel about the Secret Service giving RFK access now? A little off topic, but I just want to know your thoughts on that. That's actually interesting. Honestly, he probably should have had it to begin with. I understand that he's never been, a president, or he doesn't fall under the tier of people that qualify for Secret Service protection, which usually former presidents and people of high political standings usually do. He hasn't done it, right? He doesn't have those type of credentials, but just following his history, the family history that he has, he kind of should have had it, right? He probably should have had it for sure, just following, again, the history of his family, all right? I don't know if it's his dad that got killed, the former president, or if that's like uncle of his. I don't even know what the relationship is, but either way, again, there's a history in his family, man, of getting whacked, so I wouldn't be surprised, what I'm saying, like, if there's some weirdos out there that want to attempt that as well. So I think it's kind of warranted. He definitely deserves it as still running for president. So that's where I stand on that, man. He had a podcast on 90 Keys about 2 weeks ago that went crazy. I haven't even watched that. I definitely want to look into that, see what's up with that for sure. See what's up for sure. Let's see, time to shut down the computer and go enjoy the day. I hear that. Damn, Naz. Yeah, Naz fell super hard. But again, this is better for me. Shoot, I ain't even take no trade. So this is an opportunity for us to eat all this on the way back up, too. So I'm chilling. We're going to see what happens. Hell. Let's see, detecting liquidity is a bit more complicated. Yeah, detecting liquidity, especially to try to like code that, right? I don't know if you're talking about regarding like trying to code something with that, Mike. But it is kind of tough, right, to like try to code what is considered liquidity, right? Using code language. That's probably tough. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. Let's see. Trade of is frozen on me. Is it frozen for anyone else? It was for yesterday. I haven't taken a trade today, so I really don't even know if it's even working. Somebody in the chat did say that it is working, so like I kind of want to take a buy just to test it, but kind of taking trades just to test if it works or not is kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. But I ain't gonna put this buy stop though. I ain't gonna put this buy stop above this high, above the current 5-minute candle high though. Can't place it on that. Let's go ahead and go over here. I ain't gonna set the buy stop here. As long as we don't take out the lows and we flip back bullish, man, I think there's a beautiful opportunity for this to start to run for us. And the only reason why I like it is just because, again, we are starting to really hold this area right here. And I think if we are able to truly get above here, which is where my buy stop is, and close above it, then I don't think there's no reason why we don't continue to drive higher here. So let's see how this plays out, guys. This is kind of a riskier play here. But I'm comfortable with it. It is what it is. We don't take it and we're just going to deal with the outcome of it. All right, we're going to deal with the outcome of it. Let's see. It's his dad. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, listen. I think any Kennedy that's trying to run for office should probably qualify for Secret Service. I don't know. It's kind of tough, though, like, especially with everything that happened with Trump over the weekend. Like, it's hard to, like, let me know how you guys feel, fam. And again, it's not to go into like the political discussion of blah blah blah, right? I just want to know, did Trump have the greatest week of his life or the worst week of his life with this assassination attempt? Because he almost got killed, literally by a half a centimeter. He would be dead right now. But after that whole thing happened, he's getting court cases thrown out. He now finally got elected as like the official nominee for the Republican Party. Like, he's crushing it right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, so did Trump have the worst week of his life or the best week of his life? Because I think it's like a combination of both. Like, man's almost got murdered live, but he also is getting a lot of positives too. It's kind of crazy. Like, what the hell? That's like a craziness that we're seeing right now. Like, boy. Because the country... You know what's crazy? This whole thing with Trump and how he reacted to almost getting assassinated made a lot of Trump supporters finally step up and be like, you know what? I'm not going to hide my support for Trump anymore after what just happened. So he's also gained a lot of supporters publicly now that were privately supporting him, now even coming out and publicly supporting him and backing him. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's tough to decide, man. Did he have the great week of his life or the worst week of his life? Because it's like kind of mixed right now, if you ask me. Because somebody take my life or tries to take my life, I'm considering that as one of the worst weeks. But then when you see all the other things that came from that, it's like, okay, I understand it. Let's see, greatest week. Biden tried to take little bro out. It's funny you tried to little bro Trump. That's hilarious. Let's see, the best week, the court cases thrown out was crazy. That's what I'm saying. It all happened literally within 72 hours. Like the assassination attempt was literally 72 hours ago. Like, it feels like it happened mad long ago already, right? It just happened a few days ago. But Trump was literally golfing the next day. Like, how you lose a piece of your ear, and then the next day, not even 24 hours later, you're already on the golf course. Chilling. Getting wins after wins now. Like, that's kind of crazy to me. No lie. That's kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna. Yo, I like this closure here that we got here in a 3-minute time frame, no family, on the NASDAQ. I like how we did finally close back above the range here. I think we can now probably see this thing start to drive here. Let's see what we get here. Back up. Actually, I'm gonna find out. Okay, yeah, our trades do work. Let's go, trade of 8. Way to fix your shit, baby. Way to fix your shit. All right, so family, I am in this position right here. We did take a long on the NASDAQ here after this massive sell-off that we have here. But the reason why I like it, you know, we took out various levels of lows here. You know, I mean, we grabbed a bunch of lows here, right? So I think at this point, we grabbed enough liquidity to possibly see us now start to rebound, right? I've always been bullish. I've been bullish on the NASDAQ, just like I've been bullish on indices as a whole, just because, in my opinion, I think the markets are very much open to continue to run higher, especially off of CPI reports and CPI data that we've had last week. Obviously, the sell-off that we just seen today could have been based off the fact that retail sales came out a little hotter than expected, which is inflationary to say the least. But I think that this sell-off is enough, and I think we just go right back into the overall trend, in my opinion, which will be to continue back to the upside. So took the trade, took the position, and now we just deal with the outcome of this, right? Whatever it is, it's moving nicely as of now. We can't celebrate too quick, too soon. As you guys know, 20 points, main target, closing out partials after 20 points, and then we let a little bit of a runner run to try to go ahead and end the day higher than where it's at. So my 20-point TP is literally right where almost where we're damn near at right now. Like market is already damn near close to our 20-point TP, but we're gonna let this continue to run here. I wanted to actually smack it. Then we can go ahead and roll stops. All right, so I'm going to roll stops to break even now, family. 20-point TP has been smashed. I'm also going to go ahead and close some partials here. I do have 10 contracts on this. We're going to go ahead and close about 8 contracts on this. Let 2 contracts continue to run. Beautiful. We have just secured some money as well. Secured some partials. I secured around $400 on this. And now we let the last 2 contracts to run. And hopefully it can go all the way back up to the highs without hitting us out at break even, man. But let's go, baby. Beautiful day, family. Just like that. 5 minutes in, 5 minutes. Most of the trade made money. And that's a W in the mother junking books. Let's go, baby. Simple as dough. That's how simple it can be. I ain't even get time to really write this stuff down. Let's go ahead and actually fill this stuff out real quick. I typically throw some W's in the chat, family. Come on now. Throw some W's in the chat, family. Come on, come on, come on. We need more W's in the chat ski, man. That's a beautiful trade. Let's go. It's a banger. That's a banger. Come on now. Let's go. Look at that. All right, so our break even did get hit. Our break even did get hit, family, but we are completely okay with that because we closed 80% of the position. W freaking day. Just like that. Again, 20 points. Close the bag. Leave a little runner to see what happens. But beautiful, beautiful, man. Just like that, family. Family, oh my God, what a beautiful, beautiful setup. Very quick, too. I think. Hold on. Before we keep on partying. Listen, even though I got hit at break even, I still see a lot more upside here, family. I still see a lot more upside here, right? Just because I got stopped at break even, don't get fearful. I mean, there's always that chance, right? The market gonna do what it wants to do, right? You never know. The market could just fall, blah blah blah. If it happens, then so be it. But I still really like the upside. But I already took my trade. We grabbed our 20-point TP, closed partials. You know, we left a little bit of a runner, 2 concerts to try to run. Unfortunately, it didn't run. But either way, man, that's a beautiful fucking day. Beautiful, beautiful day. Let's go. Just like that. Come on now, baby. Scalpy Scalp Central. Absolutely. Scalpy Scalp Central, baby. All we need is 20 points. I'm telling y'all, family. 20 points a day, man. That's all you need. Test me when I'm pulling on. I just wanna fight on it. Hey. Hey. To fly on it. Hey. Hey. Shots straight after shots. Beautiful day, family. Beautiful freaking day in the markets, man. Come on. NASDAQ did fall kind of hard, though. NASDAQ is pushing back down here, family, but I want to see your body. What's gold doing? Dance flow. Gold gave a trigger line entry, too, here. Gold did give a trigger line entry as well, family, so that could have been an opportunity. 3-minute trigger line entry, 5-minute trigger line entry. Oh, my goodness. We had a couple opportunities here to get in on gold. Back up. Hey. 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 Let's go, man. Beautiful day, family. We've been... All right, let me mark this up, actually. I forgot. Let me make sure I mark this up. Again, 10 o'clock. Let's see. It was the buy. It was on micro NQ for New York session. We did place the buy stop on that bad boy. Let's see. Let me go back to the setup. What was the setup itself? I need to set up. I should need to set up. Okay, here we go. This was the setup here. All right, so our stop was around 15-point stop. No, it was around a 38-point stop. Okay. That's a negative RR there, but it's all good. Actually, the lot size, we had 10 contracts, 38. The target overall, I mean, our always target is 20 points, but I typically like to, let me see, what did we actually close at? We ended up closing at like 23 points is what we actually closed at, so that's definitely a negative R to R, so that's not the best based off risk to reward wise. But we did end up securing around 25 points here. Let me just make sure I get the actual dollar amount real quick. Let me log into my Tradeovate to go to the back end and see what we get. Need to play that one more time. This song is so fire. Nah, matter of fact, we gonna play this song right here. Let me get this banger. Let me get this banger. Let me get this banger going real quick in rotation, man. Let me get this banger. Let me log in. Aria. Oh, aria. Let's see. My emotions before the trade was cool, calm, and collected. Nas fell further than expected, but we did grab a ton of lows, aka liquidity. So I looking for the rebound back to the upside.
I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'm a ride for the squad. Let up ties in the hearse. I've been on a vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, through that ass survive, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit it to the sky.
Light it up. Light it up. Oh. Alright, so we got all that. Let me just get how much I actually made. I think I made like $400 or $500 on that, something like that. Let me see. Yeah, 434.60. Alright, cool. So we are getting closer, family. Getting closer to passing this challenge, man. Let's go, baby. Come on now. We're getting closer and closer, man. We're taking our time. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're doing what we got to do. Currently, we are up $51,875. We need around $1,200, a little under $1,200 more. Which, if we look at the average, we usually make around $300-400. It's usually like the average, I would say, that we're making every day. That we do win on average, right? It's around $300-400. So that if we are going to continue to follow suit on how we've been trading, and we only need around less than 1,200 left, that means the next 3 days, if we get 3 winners in the next 3 days, we should be able to pass this challenge here, family. Right now, obviously, it's going to change because there's days where we only make 150, there's days we make 700, there's days we make 300, 400, right? But if we can just hit the average at around $300-400 a day, yeah, we'll be able to pass this in the next couple days here. Let's go. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. Run it up. Yeah. Oh, light it up. Beautiful day, man. Let me see what you guys are talking. Shout out to all you guys for the W's, man. That's how we do it, family. That's how we do it, man. Let's see. He said, Coach, I'm green. We need a Coach, I'm green anthem. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm gonna hit Tyrone today. I'm gonna text Tyrone like, yo, bro, we need a Coach, I'm green anthem, bro. We need the Wealthy Visions anthem, bro. What's up? You got me? Okay. Omar, you want the Peter Griffin building? Or that's a building. You want the Peter Griffin banger? Okay. I like your energy, Omar. I like your energy. You know what it is, though? Like, I have to listen to Peter Griffin banger, like, actually watching the video. It just hits different, bro. Like, it just hits different, bro. I might be tripping here, but it just hits different. For some people, it probably turned them off because of the artist, but for me, I look at shit like this, dude. I'm like, oh, man, anything is possible, bro. We're gonna listen to Peter Griffin real quick, man. It's been a beautiful day, fam. We made a bag. continuing to do our thing now. This is what we're looking at so far based on this, trade account. Yeah. Come on, Peter. Turn me up, Peter. Come on, Peter Griff. Yeah. Yeah. The freeway. Freeway. Yeah. Freeway. Let me the push up. Ugh. Facts. US 30 went nuts, family. Oh my goodness. Can't divide it though, bitch. Look at NASDAQ. Do we want to be Deegans again? Do we want to be Deegans and take another trade, family? Let me know in the chat, man. Because I think another buy stop up here could play out nicely. I ain't gonna lie. I think another buy stop up here could go crazy. He said NQ retrace because we weren't playing Peter Griffin. Look at Peter Griffin plays and now look at Mike said I'm already Deegan. In the back. I could just risk what I just made too. Just risk the profits we just made. I'm not opposed to that. They could have got a big losses. It's crazy. Peter Griffin start rapping. Look at NASDAQ now. Pushing right back on up. Come on, Peter. Turn us up, Peter. Yeah. Come on, Peter. Turn me up, Peter. Yeah. Live up in the freeway. The D-Day. Turn us up, Peter. Come on now. Turn us up, Pete. Yeah. I'm the killer. I doubt you a killer, but that's okay. I like your song, so we gonna let you rock. I like your song, so we gonna let you rock. Cause I know you ain't no damn killer though, boy. Yo, this song right here is tough too, though, family. Yeah. This ain't Peter now. This is back to Fletchy. My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. I need him to ghostwrite for me. No cap. I might be the greatest artist in the world. He ghostwrites for me. My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. Look at NASDAQ pushing back up. Come on, Nas. Fly up real quick, Nas. Come on, baby. It's okay. Go higher. It's okay. Go higher. My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. Drip too hard, I think I need a napkin. I'm splashing. Gold is going nuts, family. Gold is going crazy too, man. I don't know if any of y'all took these trigger line entries here, but look, we had trigger line entry on the 3-minute and the 5-minute on gold. I told y'all, man, we just wait for a little pullback on gold, and that's another opportunity. And man, this thing is pushing up here too now, family. NASDAQ had a solid 3-minute close here. I like the NASDAQ still to the upside. It's still looking very solid here, family. Listen to the switch flow. Look at the flow switch. Ooh. I don't care, bro. Ain't nobody gonna convince me that this dude is not tough, bro. They used to make fun of me, what happened? Who laughing?
My life is a movie, but no acting, I'm happening. Drip too hard, I think I need a
napkin. What's happening?
I'ma make these millies all
Off
this
of that,
rapping,
not fashion.
They used to make fun of me, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, my money talk, watch me hit that money
Money
walk. Shining on these bitches, they just like my kids, I son them all. What I wouldn't give to check my phone and see my mother call. She gave me the world in 20 years, I seen it done it all. My life is a movie, I need an Oscar for this. Fletchy need all of the chips, take off with the groupie. She wanna swallow the kids, I gotta applaud her for this. She nasty and boozy, she really rock with the kid. Cause I'm
Yo, US 30 has not stopped, bro. Holy moly.
My life is a movie, but
ain't no acting, no fapping.
Drip too hard, I think I need a
Napkin, what's happening? The SMP family also giving us some trigger line entries here. We got a 3-minute trigger line and a 5-minute trigger line right there too. I still like the upside for the SMP as well, and we're getting some trigger line plays there. NASDAQ gave us, entry model 2, the liquidity sweep play. I still like that as well. We gotta see if it could just go higher now. Come on now. We're really not gonna be satisfied until we're able to truly hold above this level here, 20,540.
Text me when I pull it up. Text me when I pull it up. I just wanna slide on you. I want you to ride on me. Shots, straight out the shots. Shots, straight out the shots. Shots, straight out the shots. I wanna see you buy. Shots, straight out the shots. Shots, straight out the shots. Shots, straight out the shots. I wanna see you buy. Yes, I see you working on a dance floor. And that's a fact, I got my hands full.
You got the handle. You got the handle, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. Come on. We did get a 3-minute closure back down. I don't like the fact that we got a 3-minute trigger line closure though on the NASDAQ. Now, which entry model is going to win? Is the liquidity grab gonna hold true, or is the trigger line entry gonna now send us back down here? Uh-oh, we got 2 entry models lit and hitting each other at the same time. We gotta say, I still like the upside personally, so I hope this 3-minute trigger line don't really hold true at all. Shots, straight after shots. He said I took the Bible. Yeah, you guys are absolute vegans, man. I'm gonna feel your body. On the dance floor. Hey, she got the candle. I got the handle. She got the handle. Yeah. I really want to take another buy here. I'm not even gonna lie, fam. I'm so close to just saying, you know what? F it. I know the NASDAQ about to go higher. I could feel it in my bones, bro. I could feel it in my bones. We getting ready to run. That man last one time. One time. I can feel it in my bones. Man, I ain't even mean it. What did I just do? I ain't even mean to take that trade. Hold on, that's not what I wanted, family. That is not what I wanted to do. One time. I meant to set the buy stop up here. I ain't even mean to jump into the trade like that. But let's see, man. Let's see what we get here. I set the buy stop. I don't know if I'm going to hold it yet. I'm going to keep it for now in case we do just flip up aggressively and I could capitalize off that. But let's see what we get here, family. 3-minute needs to close back up here. 5-minute as well. They'll be absolutely solid if we can get something like that for sure. Let's see. Jose Gonzalez in the building. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat, man. Before discovering this stream, I never heard music or anything for that matter and made trading a stress trip. It really helps the tension. Absolutely. Listen, for me, man, I understand trading is a very serious thing, but like music has always been something that just keeps me at peace, all right? Keeps me calm, keeps me focused, dialed in. Now, it does get me excited too. I'm not even gonna lie. Music gets me amped up. I want to start dancing and shit, but it just calms me down, man. I'm a big music head, so you're not gonna come to my stream and not hear music. I'm sorry. like if you want to stream with no music and more seriousness, then by all means, man. There's other platforms out there for sure that you can go to. Absolutely, right. But this one is I gotta listen to music, bro. I gotta lock in with music. No cap. So let's see what we got here, family. We did get another entry here. We did get topped in. Let me go ahead and start to mark this stuff up. I essentially just risked what we made today, right? So at the very least, it'll be a break-even day for me, right? So that's why I was comfortable taking another entry, because at the very least, it's only going to be a break-even day, right? I literally risked, only put 5 contracts because it's literally the amount that we made today. So worst case scenario, it's okay, right? Break-even day. It's no harm, no foul. It'd be like that. It is what it is. Best case scenario, this thing runs, we're able to secure another $300-400. And we even more in the profit, right? So let me just go ahead and mark this stuff up real quick. Make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure we're marking this stuff up the right way. Yeah. All right, so we got 7. I could really probably just copy and paste most of the stuff that we did here. No cap. That's me when I'm pulling. I only did 5 contracts this time, though. 5 contracts. Let's see. Stop was around a little bit of a bigger stop than I. Yeah, we had around a 50-point stop on this. Yeah, it was around 50. You know, the lot size. We had around 50 for the stop. Target is obviously 20, but I'm gonna put 119 as the overall target for now. Slap down. We don't know exactly how much we're gonna make just yet. But back up. Perimeters. How do I spell perimeters? I don't know. I definitely didn't spell that right. Hold on. Perimeters. We can keep those the same. Alright, so there we go. Yo, Mike, I couldn't spell perimeters to save my life, bro. I'm over here tripping, bro. What the hell? Guess you clearly don't know how to spell to be a trader. I'm tripping. Alright, so we do got that in play, family. Let's see where we at here now. Alright, so we are pushing, man, but how are we in profit right now? But it's showing negative 50. What's good with this? Hold on. Why are we still negative 50? My shit tripping? Hold on. We should be up 200-300 right now. Let me see. Yeah, what's good with this? Is anybody else shit frozen, family? Because my shit is frozen right now. But we are technically up nicely right now. We're up. Actually, we hit our 20-point TP already. We just smacked our 20-point TP already, family. Going stops to break even. Going stops to break even. You guys know the vibes. Go stops to break even, family. We are also going to close majority of our position here, like as usual. We're going to go ahead and close 4 contracts out of the 5. We're also going to go ahead and adjust our orders so we get stopped out. We actually get stopped out. And man, another freaking W just like that. Come on now, family. Come on now, family. Another W just like that? Could we please get some more W's in the mother junkin' chat? I think we just made another 200-300 off of that. Yeah, he's made another 200-300 off of that. Come on now. That's me when I'm pulling up. Come on now. Hey, do you swing as well? I mean, we would love to swing for sure. We would love to swing for sure, right? But, we leave a runner to run to see if we can swing it. Come on now. Shots, straight after shots. Come on, fam. More W's, man. More W's in the chat, man. We need to start spamming them W's, baby. Come on. We need to celebrate these wins, baby. Shots, straight after shots. I want to see your body. All right, now I got to check out how much I just made. Dance slow. But they got the dance room. They got the handle. I got the handle. We got the handle. Hey, they got the handle. Come on now, man. Beautiful freaking day. Another round of applause, man, for us today, family. Go back up. Yeah. 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 Go back that one time. Go back that one time. One time, one time. Yeah. One time, one time. One time, one time. Hey. One time, one time. Alright, so we ended up securing around 188. It's probably gonna hit me back at break even. It's just so sloppy, so choppy right now, man. I'm just gonna close this out, fam. I'm gonna take my. I'm gonna close my day, man. I'm chilling right now. I think I just secured $200, an extra 200 now. So now we're up almost $630 for the day. Hey, man, one more round of applause for that one. Come on now. Come on now. Beautiful. 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 Come on now, baby. Straight, yeah. Omar, you like that, right? Shots, straight after shots. That song is fire. Tell me about that. Let's see. Yeah, mine froze too. Okay, cool. I thought mine was the only one that was tripping, man. Well, let's say it was happening to me too. All right, cool. As long as I was the only one. Let's see. I was on the sideline. Nothing like watching the home team winning. See, yo, Drew, that's the mindset, bro. Nothing like watching the home team winning, baby. Come on now, man. Holding full to TP. Let's go, Mike. Again, it looks good, bro. It just might be, as of right now, I still very much believe we're going to continue to the upside, but just based on how we've been trading, it's going to be one of those sloppy, super choppy rises, bro. You're going to see us just do this all day long, just back and forth, in my opinion, all the way till we get up to the highs. Like, literally, that's exactly how this is going to go, right? I'm telling you. So, just have patience with that, man. I think we're definitely going to go to the full TP. Just got a matter of patience now at this point. These markets are super choppy down at these lows. All right, let me fix this. Ended up securing about another 25 points here. Dollar amount wise, let me pick out my calculator. I'm gunning. So we secured 195 to be exact here. So just under $200. Just under 200. Overall, man, it's still a $630 day for us. Beautiful. Look at that. Now we're less than $1,000 away, family, from passing this challenge. Let's get it. Just going for simple base hits, baby. That's all we got to go for. Let's get our 20-30 points, our base hits, and get the hell up out of there. Huh. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. But listen, family, man, I'm going to go ahead and end it off of that, man. My energy is through the roof right now. My emotions are absolutely ecstatic because I'm happy that we just caught some bangers. So it's time for me to call it quits after that. Once I get too ecstatic, once I feel myself getting too hyped up, I know it's time for me to get the hell off here. So family, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Absolutely beautiful day today, man. Beautiful day. Everything documented. $600 day, man. We can't complain about that. But family, love you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. You guys know the vibes. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And we're going to do the same exact thing once again, man. Look for the right opportunities and just deal with the outcome. All right, family. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Have a great rest of y'all day. It's your boy Abel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get it, y'all. Hey, we'll do this for play now. Yeah.